Hello. Jeez. I've only been playing this game for 5 hours. I mean 3 hours. This felt like way longer. Hold on, I'm adjusting my mic right now. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me right now. I'm very much hoping you can. Chapter 5, we're almost done with the first game. And yes, I already have Bendy in the Dark Revival installed to my computer.
I know that song.
Everyone knows that song. Who are you? Why are you here?
I was invited by an old friend. And now I can't leave.
Then you know more than we do. 1 minute, we don't even exist. Just thoughts. And the next minute, this place.
Are you gonna let me out of here?
Down here, strangers aren't good things. How can we trust you? We don't even know what you are.
My name is Henry. I used to work here.
I honestly don't know my name. So, they call me Alice. But I'm no angel. You go back and rest. We'll talk again later. It's only for a few hours. No need to worry. I won't go far. Only up to level 6. Just stay here. Keep an eye on Henry, okay? I'll be back as soon as I can. I promise.
What are you giving me that look for, huh? Huh, Boris?
Henry? Here, you must be hungry. Sorry, it's all we have.
It's fine. Hey, Boris, what you doing? Boris. Boris, how dare you? I was gonna eat that. I was gonna eat that, Boris. Boris is so rude.
I know you're watching me. It's just a little creepy.
You're the one that writes on the walls.
We all do. For some poor souls down here, it's the only way they can be heard. But you don't want to touch the ink for too long. It can claim you,
Yeah, I know.
pull you back. That's how I met Tom. I was messing with things I shouldn't have been, and he was there.
Why do you call him Tom?
He just seems to respond to it.
Well, I don't think he's very fond of me.
Let me show you something. A while back, I was mapping out one of the upper levels when I noticed something reflecting off a piece of glass. I held up the glass, looked through, and on the wall behind me was a hidden message. Right there,
That's
in
crazy,
plain
nice
sight.
eyes.
So I kept looking and found more and more messages everywhere in the studio. But you can't see them with your eyes. Only through this. Take a look. I don't know who's leaving them, but I think they know how to get out of here.
Where does it all
She
lead
will
to?
leave you for dead.
Nowhere. I followed
I
them
don't know
for
if
a
I'm gonna call
long
you Nice
time.
Alice anymore.
Just leads me in circles. I don't think I meant to leave this place, Henry. But maybe you are.
Alice, please let me out of here.
Tom thinks you're dangerous.
And what do you think?
I think you're the hope I've been waiting for. Go to sleep. Maybe tomorrow will be better. That was really stupid, Tom. You shouldn't have gone out there. Now that he's seen you, it's only a matter of time before he finds us here.
Uh-oh, radio. Hello. What does he have against me? What did I do to you?
We can't just leave him. Not with the ink demon right outside the door.
What's going on?
He's coming. We have to move on. Tom, we have to let him out. I'm sorry.
So the wall demon was right. There's the ink demon and the wall demon. There's always... I can't move. There's always... It's just dead boys. Empty land. You draw beautifully. Thank you. Take this book. What is it? It's inside the vault. So many questions. Escape. Take this way. Spill. Death. Follow me. Let me out of here. It's inside the vault. That is a coffin. Look inside. We need this. Something's talking to me. Fishies. Follow me. Is the alien speaking to me? Where's the... There's something over there. There's something in the river. Where do I get on it? There is no reason for this to be.
Sounds like something's stuck in the paddle wheel.
Go. Not that way. Go that way. Go. Keep going. I'm scared. Where is it? It is way too close. It is way too close. far too close for comfort. Come on, please say we're close for that. I do not like how it doesn't let me turn around to see where it is. Keep going. How long is this pipe? How long is this pipe? I don't know about that one. I don't know. Please say we're close. It is getting far too close. Please. Oh, wow. Yes, I think we made it. Get me off this thing. We're going back now. Down here we're all sinners. Once people, we bring death. He will set us free. The Creator lied to us. Once people. It's time to believe. What am I? Not monsters. Once people, now fall into despair.
Betrayed, abandoned.
It's Sammy!
I gave you everything, and you left me to rot. Why? Why?
Sammy boss fight. Sammy boss fight.
Come here and put your face in my axe. I'm going to cut that smile right off your face.
I don't have a smile on my face right now, Sammy. Distance. Keep a distance.
Come here and put your face in my axe.
I don't know if I want to.
No, don't look at me. Stay away. You lied to me. You said I'd be free.
I never said you
Well,
were
I'm
free,
going to free you now. Free your head right off your
Please,
shoulders.
Tom,
Sheep,
please.
sheep, sheep. It's time for
Death.
sleep.
Yes! Tom, thank you! Thanks. Wait, Tom. Thank you, Tom.
That was close. You're lucky we were in the neighborhood.
Where did you come from? Like over there?
Was that him?
I don't think so. The Searchers and the Lost Ones built this place. Sammy must have been keeping them at bay, now that he's gone. Looks like we're in for a fight. Get ready.
You already had a
Here they
fight.
come! Go back to your tunnels! many before.
Jeez, these guys are long.
Get away from me! You can do this! Keep fighting!
I honestly don't know how to get there. That much on my side. Okay, I do have to walk forward for this part. So far, I've died more times on this tiny little bit than I have in all of Chapter 4. And I do not think this is the final boss fight of Chapter 5. Jeez, that guy had a fight. Come on, game. I'm not letting all the others do it. Maybe I am a bit.
I think that's all of them. But you never know where they're gonna crawl out of next. Probably best if we stay together from now on. Henry? Think you can lead the way?
Come on, my axe is gone, really? I don't like how those are here. That probably means I'll need them. How do I get back? Film involved.
Now that's interesting.
Oh, you need this? It's a bit interesting. Oh, let's see why I can't open that door. I need those pieces, which there's a little making thing back there.
Progress report to Tech Home Office. Client, Joey Drew Studios. Although we're making progress, the client's expectations keep changing.
Let me guess, now I'm gonna be able to open this? Yep.
Better get overtime for this.
I see the issue.
A small memo to all administration offices. Rumors have begun to fly that we simply can't tolerate any longer. The idea that the company is in some form of financial difficulty is untrue, and a slanderous lie against us. It's also been known to me that some backroom incompetents are not trusting in my leadership. As a leader, I'm always steering the boat, guiding our destiny, looking at the big picture. No need for you people to worry about such complicated things. Just do whatever it is you do and trust your leader, which is me.
But I don't trust you, Joey. That's the issue here.
So it turns out it's my lucky day. I got to clean in some of the offices around 2 a.m. last night. And what do you think I find A big freaking chocolate cake, just sitting there, practically yelling my name. You know, I work hard. I earn my pay, every darn dollar. But you know what this company's missing? Little benefit and perks. And this here cake, it's a perk. Hopefully no one finds out what I've done. Because if they did, I can tell you what would happen. I'm out of here.
You're great, Wally.
Not these guys again. I better stay out of sight.
Another one of these, and yet again it's empty.
Listen, Tommy, I know you boys over at Jet are doing your best, but I'm paying for living attractions, not weird abominations. Whatever that grinning thing was I saw wandering around your office, you better keep it locked up tight. I realize it was a first attempt, but imagine if the press caught sight of it. Might scare off investors. And in response to your previous memo, if you claim that your failures are because these things are soulless, then damn it, we'll give them a soul. After all, I own thousands of them. I know how much this part means to you, Susie. Alice means a lot to me, too. Gosh, all of my characters do. In fact, I'll let you in on a little secret. I, too, really believe my characters are more than just drawings. They're alive. They're part of us. And I want people to know them as well as I do. I want people to be able to shake their hand, spend an afternoon with them, love them. Susie, I'll be straight. I'm putting together a small project, a little ceremony. If it works, a lot of dreams will come true. And I want you to be a part of it. I want you to bring Alice to life once again.
Jeez,
What do you
Joey's a
say?
manipulator. Currently, this guy's passing by. Jeez. Seen him since chapter 3. It's been too long, Bendy. We've been caught up with all the other characters. I haven't really got to see much of you. There we go. Alright, I need a T and a curve. Guessing all of this will be able to drain that, and then yay! I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. Well, apparently they don't know how to open doors, because he was like, ah, curse you, you entered a door. My worst enemy. Whew. I thought the ink demon was gonna come. This is it. This is the last piece. Yet again, I expected Bendy to come.
Looks like whatever was here was taken long ago.
How did you get down here?
It pays to carry a rope. You should try it.
Look, I know where we have to go, but it's not gonna be pleasant. The ink demon has something that we need. I'm going after him.
You want to go to his lair? Are you crazy? That's death.
That's where the trail seems to lead.
Well, it's probably close by. Probably through that door. But it won't be easy to open. I'll need 3 gears, a crowbar,
Oh my god.
some kind of counterbalance.
Yes, Tom, you're a lifesaver.
Well, that works too. I guess.
Wait, this looks like just like the original. This is the chapter 1 now. Okay, this
Quiet. Don't make any noise.
Yay!
Wow. I've never seen this
So
before.
that's where that thing's been.
I don't see any way
putting
around.
That ink machine
Nothing to build a raft with.
on
We'll have to wade across.
We can't. We're not like you, Henry. If we go in there, well, a drop of water in the ocean is rarely seen again.
And I guess it's all up to me. And I don't even know what I'm doing here. I don't even know why this is all happening to me.
You're here for a reason, Henry. There's always a reason. Even when you can't understand it. It's time. Set us free.
They could have at least given me a weapon.
Yeah. It's perfect. if it was the ending, right? It was the he wanted us to have. Maybe not. I still remember. This is where they're made. Boris!
It's simply awe-inspiring what one can accomplish with their own hands. A lump of clay can turn to meaning if you strangle it with enough enthusiasm. Look what we've built. We created life itself, Henry. Not just on a silver screen, but in the hearts of those we entertain with our fancy moving pictures. But when the tickets stopped selling, when the next big thing came along, only the monsters remained. Shadows of the past. But you can save them, Henry. You can peel it all away. You see, there's only one thing Bendy has never known. He was there for his beginning, but he's never seen the
The
end.
end.
The end. I don't think he likes it very much. If I were you, I'd be running right now. It's a bit big. This. Here's the process. Gee, ow. By now, I think I've died literally every time I could have. I think every time I've pulled the button, I've died. Let's just go. none of us are up. None of us are up. I think I'm supposed to done that. Come back. The end. There's a little dangling legs. The ink. Van Gogh would know. Don't eat what you make your art. Color.
Henry! So soon. I didn't expect you for another hour yet. Now you're just trying to impress me. But I know. You have questions. You always do. The only important question is this. Who are we, Henry?
Well, you're Joey Drew.
I thought I knew who I was.
You're Joey
But
Drew.
the success starved me.
You're Joey Drew.
Nothing
still.
left but lines on a page.
You're
In
Joey
the
Drew.
end, we followed two different roads of our own making.
Henry and Joey Drew.
You, a lovely family.
Yes.
Me,
Joey
a crooked
Drew.
empire.
Joey Drew.
And my road burned.
Joey Drew.
I let our creations become my life.
Joey Drew.
The truth is, you were always so good at pushing, old friend.
Jeez, you're old.
Pushing me to do the right thing. You should have pushed a little harder. Henry, come visit the old workshop. There's something I need to show you.
He said need, but the subtitle said want. That's the beginning of the game.
All right, Joey. I'm here. Let's see if we can find what you wanted me to see.
I'm back. Wait. Is huh? That is confusing. This is cool. Jeez. This is banging. it. The ink machine. Congratulations on your success. Your best pal, Bendy.
Tell me another one, Uncle Joey.
Wait, all that was a story? Wait, huh? What? Huh? I'm gonna look at the archives. I'm not going to look at, I'm not gonna look at, I'm not gonna go back in every chapter. Welcome to the archives. Bendy the Machine began when the development cartoonist known as the Meatley experimented with bringing a sketch 2D style to a 3D world. After turning the idea into a horror game, Chapter 1 of the game was created in a little under a week with programmer friend Mike Mood, released on February 10th in 2017. Much to their surprise, they struck a chord with the global indie gamers almost overnight. The Meatley and Mike Mood decided to drop all other projects to work on Bendy and tell a most unique ink story. The entire game was completed a chapter at a time in a year and a half by a small but dedicated group of indie developers. Although the concept and story remained as originally intended, the game changed over development as characters and models were refined from the early, thrown-together versions. The archive is a peek behind the scenes of that process. Henry Stein. Once an equal business partner of Joey Drew, Henry Stein was a talented animator and character designer until leaving the company around 1930. His place in Joey Drew's studio's history is somewhat undocumented, but he is often rumored to be the true creator behind the studio's most memorable characters. This is what happened. I got an achievement. Yeah. Original ink machine. Before a major visual upgrade, this version of the ink machine was used in the game. Most of the machine's iconic fan-loved design was translated into the final version. Brute Boris. Alice Angel's monstrosity. Brute Boris was one of the biggest surprises of Chapter 4. His design was roughly based on the Frankenstein monster, but with a more unfinished appearance. Alice took parts from within him and substituted things that his body was rapidly rejecting. Boris the Wolf. Boris the Wolf, a friend to the end, was designed using various references from cartoons of the 1920s. A blend of West Coast and East Coast animation styles. The silent and supportive Wolf won over the hearts of many. Although at times he was a headache for the development team due to his AI taking the mind of his own during production. Beta Boris. Ew. Papa was the original name of the character that eventually became Boris the Wolf. This early version was released with Chapter 1. He was quickly refined into the Boris we know today with the release of Chapter 2. Ooh. Thomas. Nice drawings here. We have the angels, the Alices, I should say. This guy's behind glass. The last one, I think his name is. Beta Sammy. With his first appearance in Chapter 2, fan favorite Sammy Lawrence became a terrifyingly entertaining character. When his slim build was deemed not threatening enough, he was redesigned to give him a better skeletal rig for more advanced animation. Which led to this. Sammy Lawrence's final form came complete with a bulked-up stature and more powerful limbs. The mad songwriter may finally get noticed now, at least by fans. A lot taller. Beta Searcher. In early development, with just a few weeks to create Chapter 2, the beta surges were designed in record time before being fully retooled later on. They were the first fighting enemies encountered in the game. Final Searcher. The Final Searchers were far more robust in appearance. They were smoother with better ink effects and a more human appearance. Concept Bendy. What? This is the first ever version of Bendy ever modeled. In the early concepts, Bendy was much smaller and much cuter with a face that split open to reveal a terrifying mouth. Yeah. Alpha Bendy. This is the original game-use design of Ink Bendy from the earliest version of Chapter 1. It's jokingly referred to as bird poop with a smile among the development team. I can see that. Beta Bendy. This was the Ink Bendy's form until the release of Chapter 4. At the time, the game received a major visual upgrade, and the title character got a remodel as well. Ink Bendy. Ink Bendy as we know him today. Although similar to Beta Bendy, this upgraded version was remodeled and enhanced with a higher polygon count and given new ink effects. Yeah, I can see that. Beast Bendy. Ink Bendy's horrific form in the final chapter pulled away the cartoon facade and revealed the demon within. Pipers, strikers, fishers, lions, sailors. That's the hand thing. Bendy. There's him. The Butcher Gang. The Piper, Striker, and Fisher. The dreaded Butcher Gang. Interestingly, the ink corruption versions of the characters were designed first, and then were reverse engineered back into their more family-friendly cartoon forms. That was Bendy and the Ink Machine. Soon I will play Bendy and the Dark Revival, but that's the end of the original. It's a good game. I can see why there's so much hype for it. Anyways, I do sincerely hope that you guys liked this video. And, subscribe.